Hey everyone, before I was known as Kevin the Entrepreneur, I was an aspiring Amazon.com reviewer. I wrote a lot of reviews for Amazon during the heydays of its, inception. I was actually, I don't know if I was good, but my reviews were liked enough that I was actually considered one of the top 500 reviewers for the site. Then I got a real job, and in real life I realized that Amazon was not going to reward me for being an Amazon reviewing superstar. I do remember being invited at one point to be part of the Amazon Green or Amazon Prime Club, whatever the heck it was called, where you could select products and as a reward for getting the item for free, you'd review it. I actually was a part of that for a little while until I realized the reviews took way more time to put into than the products were to actually use or were valuable. So I kind of let that go, and I opened my own site, iCritic.net. That's where you can find my reviews now. Although I still dabble in a little bit of online reviewing. I still review stuff for Best Buy mainly because they give me points. They give me points that can be turned into gift cards, which I will definitely use. So if you're on BestBuy.com, you can find my reviews. Amazingly, not many people write reviews. But the interesting thing about Amazon reviews is how much of a double-edged sword it's always been. I don't know how many of you have actually seen the SpongeBob SquarePants episode where they add like a suggestions board, like a feedback board. It was obviously a comment on message boards, but I think it could also apply to Amazon reviews, where basically people can write all the good things they want on the board, but then at one point someone starts writing negative things on the board. And what the Crab, what's his name? Mr. Krabs of the Krusty Krab Burger chain, he realizes pretty quickly that by having negative reviews on there, that might entice people to not buy the food as much. And so the board becomes a problem. But to take messages off the board means to compromise the integrity of the board, because you don't want the board to just be a shill product. Otherwise, people see right through it. Well, that's where Amazon has found themselves with their reviews. They are, in many ways, some of the lifeblood of the site. You have people sharing their experiences with the product, and when the reviews are good, people will definitely give the product a try. The other problem, though, is that there will be some people who are ultimately not happy with the product, and they will review it negatively. And when that person reviews it negatively, yeah, sometimes the negative reviews get drowned out by the positive reviews, but all it takes is for that special person to see that negative review, and they're not buying the product, either from Amazon or anywhere else. And sometimes people even talk about their Amazon experiences, their bad Amazon experiences, of which in all fairness there aren't many of them if you're a customer, and they share it on the reviews, which is not possible. Now, Amazon has tried to curb this a little bit. If you buy the product through Amazon and write a review, they will put a little icon that it is a verified purchase. That means they have verified you have actually bought the item from them. But apparently that's not enough anymore, because Amazon is starting to purge their site of negative reviews or reviews in general. And they're calling it just cleaning house, of course. I wonder if any of my reviews got purged. I don't know. But according to Business Insider, Amazon takes its reviews seriously. The e-commerce giant's efforts to curb abuse of its review system came under scrutiny early this year when a large number of Amazon customers found their accounts deleted for what the company said was a violation of its terms of service. Amazon has appeared to step up the rate at which it bans top reviewers, according to data provided to Business Insider by members of the subreddit The Great Amazon Purge. A bot connected to the subreddit has tracked the deletion of top Amazon accounts over the last 2 years. Amazon ranks its reviewers not only in terms of the number of reviews they have written, but also by how many customers have indicated the reviews were helpful to them. That's probably how I became a top 500 reviewer. I remember my review for Plus One's The Promise album, which if it's still up there and you find it, guys, keep in mind I was like 12 or 11 when I wrote it, but that actually was liked and considered helpful by a lot of people. For a while, it was the #1 review of that album. I don't know if that's still the case because I haven't gone to the site, but that's how it works. The data offers a rare glimpse at Amazon's pattern of banning top accounts, and you have a chart. Top Amazon reviewer account closures over time, and as you can see, it started out fairly small in July 1st, 2016, but it way more than doubled and tripled by 2018. The group runs a script or bot that scans the Amazon published list of the top 10,000 reviewers and adds accounts to a list when it notices an account and all reviews associated with it have been deleted. The process is run manually every day. As of October 29th, the bot has tracked 5,705 total account bans or purges. The data, which stretches back more than 2 years, points to an increase in the number of purges per day in late 2017, which continued to spring into spring 2018. The trend could indicate that Amazon stepped up enforcement during that period. Oh, of course it does. The closures then tapered off a bit during the summer before starting to increase again later this year. And as you can see, the Amazon top reviewer account closures per day graph definitely purged a lot more around February or March, somewhere like that. The banning of Amazon accounts has been so prevalent this year that it became news as customers banded together in protest. And as they should. Here's the thing. Again, you're not going to get rich off your Amazon reviews. You're not going to make money. Heck, you're not even going to get notoriety, as I should say. Because I remember when I stopped writing Amazon reviews and I made my own site, I thought, oh yeah, all those people who love my reviews, why wouldn't they love it when I self-publish? iCritic gets decent views. It's nowhere near what I get on YouTube, but needless to say, I think my future in journalism is probably in YouTube video commentary, not in the print media, although I will continue to publish those Oscar books and kickstart them at the end of every year because I like writing them. So, many who were banned from Amazon claimed they didn't know what was going on and that they didn't knowingly violate any rules, which of course that's a typical Amazon statement. That is a very typical Amazon thing for them to do, especially if you're a third-party seller or you partner with them, kind of like how Uber partners with drivers but then deactivates and you don't know why. Amazon does not care if you know why you were banned. Heck, sometimes I think they just throw like a dart at a random account name, and whatever dart that lands on, they just suspend you that day. I think that's what it's like sometimes. The email Amazon sends to inform account owners that they have been banned is boilerplate, leaving some to wonder what they did wrong. Business Insider covered the banning prominently, including a deep dive that included interviews with 29 Amazon shoppers and sellers. That reporting uncovered a vast underworld of pay-for-play schemes by vendors who try to get positive Amazon reviews by any means necessary, including offering free items in the form of PayPal gifts or gift cards. And admittingly, that is also a problem. The fact that you can buy reviews, that's where Fiverr got into a lot of trouble about a year or two ago. I don't know if you remember that, but Fiverr had to start purging listings like, hey, we will review your thing for $5 or $10. Because it compromises the reviews. I don't know how, because, you know, professional critics do get paid. They do get paid for their reviews. That said, the average Joe person, if they are given $20, they might, let's see here. For example, actually, I'm going to use this as the example because this is better. And I'm kind of ashamed to admit I own this, but this is an awful show. I just own it because I'm like a huge Sonic fan. The reason it's out is because I made a Sonic the Hedgehog video that's going to premiere on my other channel. This is, objectively speaking, a bad show. If I was writing a review, it was a bad show. But if it was like 14-year-old me who was given this set and $20, maybe it's not that bad. So, you know, that is an issue. Anyway, continuing. Amazon changed its terms of service in 2016 around when the bot was created to ban this kind of behavior, but it still persists because you can't get rid of it completely. People will review bomb what they can. Heck, do you know how many negative reviews the latest Tomb Raider game has been receiving because in less than 2 months it's already heavily discounted on the Steam store? Those reviews shouldn't count because, you know, it's not about the game. It's about the fact that people were paying like $60 or $100 for the game and then found out like 35 days later, now the game is half off. That's not fair to review based on that, but it happens, and so now it's getting review bombed. So you're never going to completely stop it. In a statement, Amazon told Business Insider that it takes reviewer fraud seriously. Quote, "We know that millions of customers make informed buying decisions every day using customer reviews," an Amazon spokesperson said. They continued, "We take this responsibility seriously and defend the integrity of reviews by taking aggressive action to protect customers from dishonest parties who attempt to abuse the review systems." Okay, I don't know why, but I kind of feel like it almost sounds like Samuel L. Jackson is reading this from Pulp Fiction. Like, "We take forceful action against both reviewers and bad actors that violate our guidelines." Okay, I'm not going to do it. I am not a good Samuel L. Jackson. That guy has an amazing voice. Regardless of top reviewer status, and suspend, ban, or pursue legal action against bad actors regardless of sales or performance. I just love that movie. I'm sorry, guys. Amazon needs its reviews to feed its powerful online shopping engine. Quote, it's a virtuous cycle. The more reviews, the more buys, the more buys, the more reviews, the more buys, the higher your rank in search and the more sales you get. Alice Kim, owner of online cosmetics brand Elizabeth Mott, told USA Today in March 2017. And there's a bunch of Amazon packages. Reviews give customers more confidence to purchase online, but the system doesn't work if customers don't trust them. Quote, we give more weight to newer, more helpful reviews, apply strict criteria to qualify for the Amazon Verified Purchase Badge, and enforce a dollar amount required to participate in our community, Amazon statement continued. I actually didn't know that was a thing now. I didn't realize you had to buy so much from Amazon before you could review. That seems shady. Amazon might say, oh, well, that's protecting the integrity of the reviews. I'm like, no, that's me paying you money for the privilege to review for your site so that I can give opinions to help people buy more stuff from you. Customers can report suspicious reviews 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we investigate each claim. Customer reviews are one of the most valuable tools we offer for making informed purchase decisions, and we work hard to make sure they are doing their job. Yeah, you know what? That's a dumb thing, because here's the thing. The very definition of a review is that it's an opinion piece. And the fact that people can flag suspicious reviews, now granted, there are some reviews that are suspicious. There are some reviews that are highly suspicious, but this could easily be abused. And you see it abused on YouTube, where, like, say you're one of the few people who don't like The Dark Knight. And while it is strange to me that there's anyone out there who wouldn't like The Dark Knight, there are people who don't. Is that review suspicious because, like, 95% of the reviews are positive? How do you enforce something like that? I don't get it. So, anyway, that's the end of the article, I guess. And we'll go back to one of those charts. So, yeah, I don't know. That's, I know that there's probably bigger concerns in the world, but again, I used to review for Amazon, and I still write reviews. Am I ever going to make money off those reviews? Probably not. I have found my niche in YouTube. I will continue to make money off YouTube for as long as I can, and who knows what the future will hold. Maybe I'll write a novel or something. But it bothers me that Amazon will purge these reviews, and here's the thing. We're not even talking about, like, the seller account. Amazon really needs to have open communication with people who use features on the site, and when they get banned from using the site, there needs to be something there where people can inquire, what did I do wrong? Because here's the thing, if it's a spam account, and someone's just using it to spam, they will not bother to even ask most of the time. They know what they did wrong, they're not going to fight it. But the average person will ask and they will prod. And it's a shame to wipe out lots of hard work that these people do. Because writing reviews is hard work. Don't let anyone tell them that's not. If you're doing it properly, each review can take a couple hours to write. And Amazon can just wipe that all clean. Wipe it clean like it never ever existed. And they don't even have to tell you why. And you know what? I know people say, well, that's their site. That's their right. You know what? It's the same thing I have with Facebook banning Alex Jones. Yeah, don't like the guy. Do not like the fact that he can get silenced that easily. And Amazon reviews, yeah, that's probably small potatoes. I think I've said that a few times. It's small potatoes. But I just don't like this company. And this is just one more reason why. So if you're writing Amazon reviews and you're really proud of your work, here's my advice to you. Back it up. Back those reviews up somewhere. Get on your own site. Get on your own blog. Upload them there as well as Amazon. And hope that the audience will follow you when they purge you, if they decide to do that. Because as people find out, if you have your whole career on Amazon or Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, if you have it all on one basket and that basket decides they want to dump you, you're just out of luck. But hey, what do you folks think? Do you think this is a big idea? Have any of you had your Amazon reviews purged? I would love to know. So, comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.